Hey, Ravings and Cravings here, otherwise known as Ruth Hartunian Elba. Welcome to our first interview of the year. I'm so excited, and we got the party started without you guys because we had to try some food. This is what we have to do, our due diligence. I'm here with Hannah Dupuis,
yes,
who is the owner of Egg and Cheese, which will soon be on
Main Street.
I'm
so excited.
I know. So Hannah, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing some things for us to try. Let's get all the details at the front end. You guys should know this by now. You should have your pen and pencil or your Google map out or however you find things.
Yes.
She's going to give you all the information at the front end, and then we'll get it again halfway through. So addresses, I should say, right?
Okay.
Hours, phone, and your social media presence. And then I'm going to keep eating your chicken sandwich.
Okay. So currently we have a location open at 892 Route 32 in North Franklin. Our hours there are Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then we're closed Sunday. And then the second location, we're opening on Main Street, so 776 Main Street, right up the street. And then the hours there are going to be a little different. We will be open Sundays, and then we're going to be changing the hours, so we're going to be Monday through Saturday, 7 to 2 instead of 6 to 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a little bit later. But, and then we'll be open Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And
phone number?
So phone number, I don't have a phone number at the new location, but the location currently, 860-642-8037. And then you can also find us on Google. You can order online, eggandcheesect.com.
Okay.
And then both socials, so Facebook and Instagram, Egg and Cheese CT.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Egg and cheese, CT.
Egg and cheese, everything.
All right, and just describe for people who don't know on Route 32, you're next to, you're kind of nestled back off the road.
Yes.
So explain what people are going to be seeing before they get to where you're going, where you are.
So you're going to be going 70 miles per hour, most likely.
Oh, no.
Not expecting us to show up on the side.
Right.
But, so if you go over the Frog Bridge and you take a left onto 32, it's about, I would say, 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. You go past a couple of Valero, and then it's on the right-hand side. I share a parking lot with a really large garage called Raymond's Auto. Shout out to Raymond's Auto. And, we're, right off to the side. So you are going pretty fast on Route 32, mm-hmm. and we're going to be off to the side and, the corner. Hard to see us, but we come up on the right.
You have your big flags out there now, right?
Yes.
Because I know you put those out there
mm-hmm.
so people could find you.
Yep, there's 2 signs out near the road. They're nice and yellow and white, so you should be able to see them.
Egg and cheese, guys. Yellow, white.
Exactly. Egg yolk.
All right. Well, we won't get started with the puns, right?
Yeah. There's so many.
There are so many. Yes, there are. Tell us about your menu as far as what you serve and also what you plan to serve here on Main Street.
So, Egg and Cheese is very New York bodega style.
Oh, I like that.
So it's super classic, no frills. We focus mostly on quick service sandwiches. Mm-hmm. So our breakfast sandwiches we have bacon, ham, sausage, egg and cheese. And then for lunch we're adding a crispy chicken sandwich.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I think of that. So we cut into this, okay? For those of you who will see the visual, I do have a knife in my hands. And we cut it 4 ways, so none of us was a pig. But the outside breading is really nice and crispy. I love that. I don't know how you did that. Actually, I know how you did that, but I'm not going to say how you did.
Don't share my secrets.
There are secrets. And you know what? It's safe with me. You can trust me.
Okay.
There's lettuce on here. And there's not much of it left, so I'm not going to let you look at it. But I think there was tomato.
Yep. Lettuce, tomato, mm-hmm. garlic mayo.
That's
and
nice.
Cheese.
Mm-hmm. Of course, cheese.
Yeah. So we keep it super simple, but it's always, I told you, fresh, hot, and
mm-hmm.
delicious.
I like
always.
That. Fresh, hot, and delicious.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What are some other things that are on your menu?
So for lunch, we have, actually, this is a New York bodega thing. It's mm-hmm. called the chopped cheese. So we're adding this to our menu too, but it's hamburger and you chop it up on the griddle. We do ours, I do it with onions and pickles actually, and then you smother cheese on top and you serve it on like a crispy roll. It's called chopped cheese. It's super, super good.
That sounds awesome. Where'd you come up with that idea?
Well,
That's awesome.
Literally, bodegas, they have those.
Really?
They have it. Yeah, it's in New York.
not
It's called
know.
chopped cheese. Yeah.
So we're going to have a little bit of New York on Main Street?
Yes. Yeah. And then, so we do have wraps. So I have a grilled chicken wrap on there. You can do buffalo, barbecue, plain. And then, yeah, we do a lunch special and a breakfast special every week. So those I use to kind of like experiment a little bit and like try new things, or just like if customers really like a certain item, then I'll put it on the special a couple weeks and like let it sell and then stuff like that. So yeah, that's how we kind of switch it up a little bit with the two specials.
Yeah, that's nice. So, this is probably not the only thing you've ever done as far as work things.
Well, I was a server for my whole life basically, and then I decided to do this coming out of COVID. I was just looking for a breakfast sandwich like on the run on the way to work,
Interesting.
and there wasn't really anything like around this area, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it myself. And then that's really how I did it. I found a spot, and then from there that was it.
If I can't find it, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
The spirit of Hannah.
Yes, exactly.
Is that about right?
Pretty much.
Still hot, fresh, and delicious, though, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
So look at, guys, for people who will be able to see this, you'll be able to see this on the WOLI YouTube channel. So I'm going to describe what we're going to do next, because I did ask Hannah to bring in her signature sandwich, because the chicken one is gone. There's nothing left to see of that, sadly. But here's the bag, and you should look at it. This is what your sign looks like, isn't it?
Yeah.
So can you take a look at that? This is what you want to look for.
Yeah, so that's the logo on the bag or on the shirt too. Mostly we're associated with like bright yellow to get the attention. And then that's exactly how it comes. So like you get for the lunch items, it comes in a box. It's chips, whatever, and then bag, wrapped up, nice and simple, delicious.
All right, here we go. So we're going to take a look at this, fresh out of the package here.
Yes.
And, we want to get that mic out of the way. So for those of you who are on the air, we're kind of finagling things around a little bit here. Look at this. This looks like a really hearty sandwich. What kind of roll is that on?
Just a regular Kaiser.
It's Kaiser.
Yep. Hard roll.
So we got what kind of cheese? Do we have choices?
Yep. So that's our most popular by far. It's just a classic bacon, egg, and cheese, American cheese, 2 slices of bacon, 2 eggs. We do have different choices of cheese. So you can do American, cheddar, pepper jack.
Oh,
and then when I
nice.
get to the new location, we are going to add a couple. I just haven't really ironed out which ones yet.
What other cheeses you mean?
Yeah.
You want to try it, Matt?
Yes,
I'm going to
please.
hand that over.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to eat some too?
No,
It's
thank
your-
you.
It's your own sandwich.
I eat so many bacon, egg, and cheeses. It's like absurd. I feel like the best part of like these sandwiches is that they're just like simple, and every time you get it, like you know what you're getting. It's to the point, like it's just you just know what you're getting, and it's good every time.
So consistency in
Yes,
product.
exactly.
No surprises.
No surprises. You're not gonna open it and be like, "What is this?" Like,
Is
you
there
know?
something psychological behind that?
Probably.
Without reading too much into things. Do you not like surprises?
I don't know, actually.
Sometimes?
Sometimes. I think it would be hard to surprise me, though.
It would be. Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe that's a challenge.
Because I'm always, like, trying to figure out, like, what's going on over there.
So you're not the person who's going to be blindsided.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Really nice bacon in there.
Yep, smoked bacon.
And I think we have American cheese in this one, right?
Yes.
Nice and melty.
So melty.
Perfect to hold in your hand. If you have to drive and eat.
Exactly.
Because,
Yeah.
It's there, you can do it.
Yeah.
But I know your egg and cheese on 32 has a nice, well, it's kind of cold out, but you have a nice outdoor area.
Yeah. Yeah, but so the concept really is just like quick serve, like grab and go. So I do have like a couple picnic tables on Route 32, the Route 32 location. But for the most part, people are just like coming to the window, grabbing their sandwiches, and then like heading out. And they are super easy and convenient to eat when you're driving. So like a lot of the people that I have on 32 are like truck drivers and people that are driving for like a living. So they're just taking these in the car and like driving around with it.
All right, so
Perfect.
How is the Main Street in Willimantic location? Is it going to be dine-in or?
It's going to have tables, so same concept. So counter service. You come to the counter, order your food, and then there's I think I have five tables in there. Couple 2 tops, couple 4 tops. And yeah, so you can like eat at the tables and stuff.
So guys, you can just keep driving up and down Main Street
All day. Yes.
all day, and then you'll see all the changes.
Yeah, people have been doing that all day. They're like looking in the window. I'm like, come back tomorrow. It will look different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want people to know about what you're bringing to the table as far as restaurant and food? What do you want people to know about you, Hannah?
So community is super important to me. I love to share like food through the community, with the community. Like even all of Egg and Cheese, I'm always like asking the community questions. Like, do you guys like this? Like, I don't know. I just love it. So really just sharing like the experience with like everyone in town and around me is like awesome. I love it.
So I'm just curious. It has nothing to do with food, but have you always been like that?
Kinda. Yeah. I love just loving.
Is that because, is your family like that, or is that because they're not like that and you want?
No,
to
they
be
are.
Like that?
They're very loving. I think that is where it all comes from. Is like how loving my family was, and like creating like a community around you of like people that you love and love you is like the strongest force.
Seriously, I'm a fan too, because I think food builds community.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
We all have to eat, and why not do it with people that you like?
I know.
And even if you don't like them, maybe you will eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And Main Street's a really cool place because I feel like over the years, like it's developing and like more and more people are coming back down to Main Street. So like it's giving that community like feel. And I feel like eventually like everyone's gonna like just be neighbors on Main Street and it's gonna be awesome.
And that people are going to wish that you're open later, because
I know.
like I wouldn't mind an egg and cheese at 10 p.m. honestly, or like after a theater gig or something like that, but no pressure.
And you never know. You never know. Like maybe we could do something like that eventually.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
You got painting to do, right?
Yeah.
You're so painting, right? That big spot that you that you missed, right?
I know. I noticed it today and I was like, oh man, I missed the spot.
How about beverages and other things besides sandwiches?
So we have some sides.
Okay.
So fresh fruit. We have a really nice yogurt parfait, hash brown. I think I will do fries in the new spot, but not entirely sure on that. And then for drinks, we keep it simple. We only have 2 sodas, so Coke Diet. We have water from Village Springs, so keeping it local.
That's local. That's, Stafford Springs, right?
And then we do have like Hosmer Mountain iced tea,
Oh,
Dell's
nice.
Lemonade, orange juice. I'm going to do some seltzer waters, just basic stuff. Iced tea, lemonade, yeah.
How about anything sweet?
So baked goods. That's one area I really want to focus on in the new spot, is having like a better selection of baked goods. So we have currently muffins, like chocolate chip, blueberry. We have brownies. We have cookies from Jay's Trays. So shout out to Jay's Trays.
Jay's Trays.
Willimantic.
Collaboration.
Yes, exactly. And but that is one area that I'm gonna like improve in the next spot for sure. But yeah, we have apple fritters, cinnamon rolls.
Apple fritters?
Yeah,
Really?
those are super good. It's like a donut.
I love fritters.
I know, and they have like big chunks of apple. They're good.
Like real apples?
Yeah,
Not fake apples.
not fake apples.
Because there are fake apples out there.
I know. Yeah.
It's a bad world if it's fake. All right, let's do the commercial again as far as name of the restaurant, your location, addresses, where we can find you, your social media presence, phone number. Yeah. all that good stuff. Oh, your hours and your phone number, your current phone number, because you don't have one
Right.
for the new location, right?
No, not yet. So, Egg and Cheese, currently located at 892 on Route 32 in North Franklin. Coming to Willimantic, Connecticut at 776 Main Street. Current phone number is 860-642-8037. And then you can find us on all the social media platforms at Egg and Cheese CT. And then our website at eggandcheesect.com.
And you can order from there, right?
Yeah, you can do online ordering. So we'll have it ready for you when you get there. You can just grab it. You pay online already. So you just pick it up and then you just leave. And then we wave.
That's great. Say goodbye.
Yeah.
How about some people who have dietary restrictions, people who have gluten-free or dairy-free or something free? What can you do for these people who need to eat here too?
So we have a really awesome gluten-free bread. I forget the brand of it, but it's really amazing. So gluten-free bread. I'm going to look into getting some gluten-free baked goods. I'm thinking something chocolate. And then we are like also super open to just accommodating you in general. So you can always do like a single egg with no cheese or no bread. We'll put it in a box for you. Like really... Honestly, we can accommodate.
You can do a special order?
Yeah. The only thing that's kind of hard for us is vegan because we have so many eggs. But other than that, yeah.
So if I just wanted, say, a fried or scrambled egg on top of a pile of lettuce and tomato or something like that?
Definitely.
Could do that?
Yes.
Well, then that's great. That works for, keto people? And
we have some people, like, regulars come and they'll get, like, a couple scrambled eggs and, like, a side of bacon. And that's it.
And that's it.
Yep, and they'll get, like, a coffee.
And how long has your other business been open? How long have you been in Franklin, right?
Yep, Franklin. So we opened May of 2021, so it's coming up on the 3rd year, which time has flew by. You were there, like... one of the first couple weeks.
Yeah, I did a story for the Chronicle.
Yep.
And then I brought my sister back when she was visiting, and I brought somebody else back, and...
Yep, she got me these egg earrings, and they're super cute.
I thought you needed them more than I did, because you were the egg queen,
yes.
So I needed to, hand them over.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Yes.
It was a pleasure. Well, your food is really... wonderful quality. It tastes good. It's satisfying. It meets a need, and you say it's simple, and you say that it's common, but I think when things are done in an uncommonly good way, they become more special. And so, people who will eat your food will go away feeling like it's home style, and they'll feel like they've been nourished, and that's what we need at the end of the day.
Yay.
We don't need, what do you call it? Truffle foam on top of, I don't know, whatever.
You're like, we'll take it, but...
I've eaten that stuff too. I like things that are creative. I like things that are kind of out of the box. And so I like trying different things. But at the end of the day, doing things that are simple and doing them well, I think there's something to be said about that, because I think people overlook that. We always look for the fancy.
Yeah,
we look for the...
I agree.
Oh my gosh, I went to the Connecticut Restaurant Association Crazies Awards, and the dessert, if I could even describe it, it was a lookalike of a coffee cup, like a paper coffee cup. And it had the dessert inside with like a chocolate moussey something. And then it had the lid on it, the white lid. And it had like foam coming out of it, looking like, it had the froth on it. The cup is edible. It was made out
Was it good?
Chocolate. It was made out of chocolate.
That's pretty cool.
It was very tasty. But by then, nobody wanted to eat because we'd already eaten all this other stuff. So it was highly creative. It was beautiful. I wish I could bring it home, but that kind of thing won't last forever, and it's very fancy. Is the point? Very fancy, and this is very, very simple. I think there's room for everything. There's room for all that,
Yeah.
So people need to be driving up and down Main Street. How will we know, when you're open? Where will we know that? Where will we find that?
So I'm pretty active on social media. I try to really post on there, mostly to just stay in touch with anyone that's following. So I will definitely keep updating everyone on the social media platforms. I'm pretty active. So every few days I'll post stuff.
Well, and if people
on my journey.
Yeah, if people want to show up on Main Street while you're working and press their nose against the window and
like,
say,
what's going on?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
When will you open? Well, Hannah Dupuy of Egg and Cheese. Instagram is Egg and Cheese of Willimantic, right?
Egg and Cheese Willimantic.
Egg and Cheese Willimantic.
Yep.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing some yummy food to share. This is Ruth Hartunian Alaba. Very happy to see you. We'll be at the Culinary Olympics at UConn tomorrow judging. Stop over. It's a free event. I will see you all anyway next week on Good Company, WILI.